All right, this is page 7.1 in your binder. We're going to talk about rate of change. This is a review from the slope that we did right before Christmas break. So, rate of change is just a ratio that shows how one variable changes with respect to another. All right, and on a linear graph, that just means a graph with a line, this change, this rate of change, is called our slope. And we know that slope is written as a ratio of the vertical change, so of the rise, to the horizontal change, the run between any 2 points on a line. This remains constant. It means the slope is the same on any 2 points on the line. We write slope as a fraction. Fractions are our friends of slope in simplest form. And the variable or the letter we use when we discuss slope is an m. So if you'll look down here, m equals rise over run. And this should just totally be a review. So if I have a slope that's going this way, and I have a little guy, I always put him on the far left corner. So he's going to run up the hill. So that means this is a positive slope. Have a little guy, and the arrow is pointing that way. I'm going to put him in the far left corner. He's going to run down the hill, so the slope is negative. If it is a straight horizontal line, we know that that is zero slope. And if it's a straight up and down line, we know that it is undefined. All this is review. Okay, now we're going to find the slope. So, first I'm going to look at this. If I had a little guy that was standing on the end right here, he would go up the hill, so we know it's going to be a positive fraction. So, I'm going to take my 2 points. I got one here and one here, and I'm going to rise. It means go straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I went up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over 4. The slope of that line is 7 over 4. All right, this next line, I'm going to draw my little guy on here. He's going to run downhill. So that means it's going to be a negative slope. So I'm going to have a negative and then a fraction. And I still start at the lowest dot and go up. So I'm going to rise. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Now, that is not in simplest forms. If I type -3 over 9 as a fraction in my calculator and hit enter, it would tell me that it really equals -1 over 3. Because if I look here, I could put a dot right there. I could put a dot right here and then do 1, 1, 2, 3. So, either way, I just need the slope. All right, if I look at this next one, it is a straight line. It means it has 0 slope. If I look at number 4, it is up and down, which means it is undefined. All right, flip over to 7.2. All right, on this page, I need you to do 1 through 6, and I need you to tell me the slope. Tell me the fraction, and if it's positive or negative. After that, we're going to do 7 down here at number 7. So, I wrote this up at the top to help you, but this, I have 2 points, and I need to find the slope. Fractions are okay to be answers here. So, remember, x1, y1, x2, y2. All right, so the formula is written at the top of the page, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'm going to erase the y2, and I know right here that it's a 6, so I'm going to write a 6. I'm going to erase the y1, and when I look right here, I know that it's a 9. I'm going to erase the x2. When I look right here, it's a 1. I'm going to erase the x1. When I look right here, it's a 4. So I'm going to type in my calculator 6 minus 9 over 1 minus 4. When you type that in your calculator, you should get a 1. So if you were rising and running, it'd really be 1 over 1. All right, let's do one more example. x1, y1, x2, y2. Our formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. My y2 is a -5 minus -1 is our y1. -2 minus -4. I set up a fraction, type that straight in my calculator, and I get a -2. I put it over 1, and I have a rise over run. I want you to do 9, 10, 11, and 12 on your own. Turn your work in when you're done. Thank you.